Do you feel like you have been oppressed mercilessly by the big bourgeois capitalist? Are you, a laboring proletariat, feeling unhappy with your current state of wealth and or property? If you answered yes, then this commercial is for you. If you answered no, however, you're the scourge of humanity and are mutilating the modern world to fit your own corrupted design.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you there. My name is Karl Marx, and I'm here to talk to you today about sexual education. You may have noticed some changes in your body that you might be uncomfortable. I am sorry. My name is Karl Marx, and I am here to talk to you today about my favorite form of government, communism. Communism is a great form of government. It is a very simple socio-economic system based around the even distribution of wealth and property. There is also an absence of social classes, so I guess we'd all be untouchables or serfs. I'm just kidding. After all, government officials will be rich. Here is communism in action. In essence, communism can be summed up by a single sentence: abolition of private property. Here you may exclaim, but I earn my private property. Well, your property has already been destroyed by the capitalist bourgeois like this man here. How about getting even with him? You may think that these ideas are preposterous, that capitalism is great. But the bourgeois draws all, even the most barbaric civilizations, into capitalism. Creates such a gigantic means of production.
Here, hold on. Start again real fast.
In one word, it creates such a gigantic means of production that it is unable to control. Oh crap, like a sorcerer. In one word, it creates such a gigantic means of production that, like a sorcerer, it is unable to control its own spells it has called up. The bourgeois have created massive engines of modern industry that the proletariat struggles against them. But unions, you may say. Unions are protecting you. No, the unions are the creations of other bourgeois, so you are just fighting the enemies of your enemies. How does this affect you, you may ask? Well, that is a good question. Moving on. Perfect. Communism is all about you. The bourgeoisie are digging their own grave with their fancy factories. All you have to do is join together and push them in. Fun, right? Well, what about socialism, you may ask? Socialism is very similar to communism. Do you mean the petty bourgeois socialism or the true German socialism? If you mean the petty bourgeois socialism, that's what happened in France, and we don't want to go digging up those heads. The true German socialism is what is spawned off of that. We see eye to eye with these socialists. So join us, the communists and true socialists, in our fight against the bourgeoisie. Working men of all countries, unite!
Side effects may include jail time, death, nausea, crying, mace in the face, or even death. If you experience any of these symptoms, run away from the riot squad immediately. Karl Marx and Co. is not responsible for any bad experiences like those in the case of the Soviet Union, Ethiopia, and Albania. Communism includes, but is not limited to, abolition of property, heavy income tax, abolition of inheritance, confiscation of property, centralization of credit in the hands of the state, centralization of communication and transportation in the hands of the state, factories and instruments of production in the hands of the state, equal liability for all labor, abolition of distinction between town and country, and free education.